Gardnell Carter, known as Hamza, works at the Safe Streets East location. We've reviewed court documents, and it's now clear that Carter is facing vehicular manslaughter charges relating to this 2020 fatal crash. But we've also obtained an email indicating the mayor's office and the director of the mayor's office of neighborhood safety and engagement, or MONSE, tried to support the suspect. The bus lane along North Avenue at the intersection of East North and Enzer Street is busy. And in December 2020, it is where Charles Buster Banks was killed.
I come home and find that out. It was just around Christmas, it just ruined everything. We never got to say goodbye or you really tell him how we loved him and how we felt about him.
Banks' sister-in-law, Virginia Gray, doesn't want her face on camera, but her quivering, emotional voice says a lot.
He had lights on his bike and he knew how to ride the bike. It wasn't something new. He rode it all of his life.
And now, nothing is the same, and they want answers.
It's vehicular manslaughter.
That's right.
You know, I mean, his life went on. Our life was at a standstill.
Fox 45 News obtaining this internal email sent by a senior staffer within the mayor's office of neighborhood safety and engagement on behalf of Shante Jackson, the director of MONSE, which is Mayor Scott's newly created office since taking the helm of the city. The email, dated February 11th, 2022, sent to all of the Safe Streets community-based organizations and other senior staffers in MONSE. Yesterday morning, Carter was arrested on an open warrant, Jackson wrote, adding, "Following the assistance and support of Mayor Scott and MONSE, Carter will be released today."
The use of political office and political power for personal favors is not only illegal in the city of Baltimore, in the city of Maryland, but it's actually a federal crime.
Sean Kennedy with the Maryland Public Policy Institute says the email draws a direct correlation between the suspect, Gardnell Carter, getting released on a $250,000 unsecured bond, meaning he didn't pay a dime, and the mayor's office.
If the mayor's office in any way intervened with the state's attorney, there are serious criminal consequences that could be afoot here. The mayor's office should launch an immediate investigation.
We sent several questions to Director Jackson's office asking, what support did MONSE and Director Jackson provide Mr. Carter to get him released? How long has Director Jackson known about the fatal crash? How did she find out? While Mr. Carter is out on bail awaiting the next court date, is he still working with the Safe Streets program? Is he still on the city's payroll? Those questions going ignored. Carter accepted a grant from Hopkins in 2013 for Safe Streets while working at the East location. The Safe Streets program touts itself on using credible community messengers to prevent gun violence. Often those workers, paid by the city, have a criminal record, and Carter is no different. The police report for the crash that killed Banks says Carter had been drinking. We went to Carter's house looking to find out how Director Jackson helped him get out of jail. We found a truck parked out front with 3 Safe Street stickers, but our knocks went unanswered. This isn't the first time a Safe Streets worker has found themselves on the other side of the law while employed by the city. Ronald Alexander was sentenced in September of 2021 to more than 11 years in federal prison for distributing drugs in the city. Prosecutors say Alexander was using his job with Safe Streets to try and stop investigators from tracking him. Meanwhile, the family of Charles Banks, who was killed coming home from work, is left wondering if the person facing charges for their loved one's death got special treatment because of where he works.
Him being with Safe Streets, did that have a influence on it? He got let out. So, I mean, that's what's wrong with this system.
Because you connected with Safe Street, and that's not justice, that's not fair.
Those questions will have to wait as the legal process plays out in court. The mayor's office did get us a statement on Monday afternoon saying no monetary support was given to Carter. Rather, it was emotional support. I spoke with Carter's attorney, who says as far as she knows, her client is still working. He's due back in court in July. In Baltimore, Mackenzie Frost, Fox 45 News.